frustrated, trapped, dissatisfied. Feel like you've hit a plateau? Drained, unhappy. Do any of these feelings or thoughts seem familiar? If so, you are not alone. This is what it feels like when the strategies that have always worked for you stop working. And usually there are just two causes, and both are easily remedied. Hi, I'm Amanda Mitchell, Corporate Navigator at Our Corporate Life, and I help people thrive in the workplace. The first reason strategies stop working is that there's a skill gap. Most people get sidelined at some point in their career, and often it's related to the fact that they are lacking a specific skill. And when management's determining which executives they want to move forward with, they're looking for those people who have strong interpersonal skills, who can manage implementation without getting mired in all the details, who can build strong cohesive teams, and who can deal with conflict productively. Those people that can influence and persuade regardless of reporting relationships. But in today's corporate world, those who once might have been a mentor no longer have the time to take on that role, and training and development budgets have been tightened. So instead, many executives struggle with delegating appropriately, with dealing with conflict, with setting appropriate boundaries and pushing back productively, with managing through change. In fact, they often end up sabotaging themselves without intending to, by being involved at too low a level, by not developing other team members, or by having a consistently negative outlook that affects how they're being perceived. The second reason strategies stop working is that one, or several, of your beliefs are out of alignment. This can cause you to view situations inaccurately and to waste time on solutions that will never work. If a core belief is out of alignment, your situation is a bit more complex than just needing to learn a new skill. Because there's probably many other variables in addition to the skill gap that's going to make it difficult to see your way clear. And generally, if you're in this situation, you're going to end up feeling trapped or stuck, unable to find a good path forward. And when you're in these situations, it's virtually impossible to see what's keeping you locked into it. After all, it's hard to see the picture when you're inside the frame. In any interaction, there are two things that happen: stimulus and response. It's what happens between those two events where you have the control. That's where your choice is, in that space between the stimulus and how you choose to respond. You can choose to either create your own suffering or to create a more empowering framework. We believe that suffering is a choice, and anyone can choose differently. To help you move forward, we've created products that address common skill gaps, as well as a more comprehensive program that helps individuals get out of their own way. Our solutions for those with skill gaps focus on teaching practical strategies for the most common issues. Things like setting boundaries, influencing others, learning to thrive regardless of what's happening around you, and addressing self-sabotage. What's unique about these products is that they feature executives just like you who are learning these skills themselves and putting them into practice. It's much easier to see how to apply strategies when you hear others work through how to do so. If you feel trapped in your job and feel that solutions like getting a new job is just impractical due to financial or other considerations, we offer the Taking Control of Your Career Bootcamp in a Box. When you reach a certain level or a time in your life, what gives you satisfaction changes, and when that happens, the beliefs you've adopted, usually early in your life, stop working for you. In fact, they start getting in the way, and those beliefs are at the root of what's keeping you stuck. However, there are also many other external factors that complicate the situation and make it difficult to extricate yourself. Our Bootcamp in a Box features the steps in our proven proprietary system that will get you unstuck quickly so you can stay that way. We've worked with hundreds of executives and took them through this very same process and have found that not only did they address their current situation, they've stayed productive and happy for years afterwards. You can make a lot of progress quickly when you're listening to others who have the same objective. Just look at what our past participants have had to say. Like our skill-based products, the Bootcamp in a Box features actual conversations with executives at different stages throughout the process in order to help you see how to apply these concepts to your situation. You can find details for all of these solutions at takingcontrolofyourcareer.com. Look, it's not your fault. The workplace is constantly evolving, and what you're experiencing is very common, especially among high achievers in the corporate world. It's just not often talked about. Almost everyone experiences feeling stuck or sidelined at some point in their career. The question is, what are you going to do about it? To get started, we have some free gifts to help ease your corporate suffering and get you back into action. Just click on the link, enter your name and email, and you'll get instant access for the free bonuses just for visiting our site. Thanks for watching.